Hey everybody, what's going on? It is the Sword Walker, and we are here for... Oh, I gotta fix the quality settings. Be right back. Alright, we are back. Boy, we are here for some Banjo-Kazooie! Yeah! Alright, so for those of you that are wondering, hey, what happened to Super Luigi 64? We're still doing that. Don't worry about that. It's just, I got super tired of that, I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm still holding my promise. I'm still gonna do it. It's just, I don't want to do that right now. I still want to upload a couple of videos or something like that, and I wanted to get something out there. I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So, without further ado though, I want to do Banjo-Kazooie because I absolutely adore this game with everything that I have. I don't know what it is, but ever since I was a child, since I was like, I think 4 or 5 years old, I loved Banjo-Kazooie. And whenever they got announced for Smash Bros, it literally just friggin' ripped me. Like, I was jumping around, screaming, yelling, like, I was one of those. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm so excited to actually get into this, and for the first episode, I think we're gonna have, like, a super length episode, actually. We are gonna do all of Spiral Mountain and all of the first world, which is Mumbo's Mountain, for those of you that are unaware. And one thing I was about to point out is that other than those little transitions right there where the screen appears kind of blackish with the jiggies popping out and whatnot, other than that, the entire game works no problem. I've already tested it. As you can see, I have a play file right here with 84 jigsaws and 796. And I have a second file right here with 100 jigsaws and 896. So I got every single jigsaw in the game, and I was missing 4 notes. But, I don't know. I don't know which file I want to use. I think I want to do this one, actually, just because this is the one I always chose whenever I was a kid. So I think we're going to delete the 100 jigsaw file, just because. So we're going to go with this, and I'm going to leave you guys with this cutscene, and I will come back whenever we come back to gameplay. Alright, so we are here finally with control of Banjo. And I am super excited to actually get into this, I'm not gonna lie. It's been actually not that long since I played Banjo-Kazooie, but I mean, I'm always down for more. As you can see, this is a very, very kid-friendly game. It's more oriented towards children, obviously. But there's something about this game that just appeals to, like, all different kinds of audiences. Like, whether, depending on your sense of humor. And I absolutely adore the fact that they acknowledge the fact that they're in a video game and everything like that. And that they know that they're non-existent characters. But yeah, the quest is very, very childish. It's all about his sister getting her beauty stolen. So yeah, it's you know, it's definitely a kid's game. But as we start to progress more and more through the game, you'll notice that it's not really targeted more towards kids, like young kids. But we're just going to take the moves instead of going one by one and meeting with bottles and everything like that. We're just going to go get all of our moves. We already have them all, and we're just going to show them off right here really quickly a little bit. We have like a flutter ability where we can jump and fly a little bit. We have a jump attack. We have like a backflip kind of thing. We can roll, so it's like a roll attack, I guess. And I think that's it for now, other than being able to go underwater. But that's pretty basic, you know? Going underwater, I mean, if you can't go underwater in a 3D game, then there's something wrong. But I mean, friggin', look at Assassin's Creed. That game came out, what, 10 years after this one, and you can't swim? Assassin's Creed 1? And I think they actually put it on record that just, like, Altair did not know how to swim. It's not that, like, the synchronization was preventing you from swimming or anything like that. It's just he didn't know how to swim. You would think for a grown-ass man in his, like, 30s or 40s or some shit, going around killing people as an assassin would know how to swim. But nope. Apparently not. But regardless, we're just going to go around, collect some honeycomb pieces and stuff like that so we can get some extra health before we actually go into Mumbo's Mountain, which is the first world. I think I've already said that. I'm pretty sure I did, but yeah. I don't know why I keep saying, It's just what I do a lot whenever I'm talking in general. I don't want people to think that, like, I'm trying to stutter because I'm thinking of stuff to say or whatnot, you know? It's just, it's what I do a lot. I stutter, or I take pauses whenever I'm talking. And I don't know why I do that, I just do. It's honestly really annoying to myself, but I mean, hey, it's what we do here over on the Distorted Walker channel. But regardless, we have one more honeycomb piece, and it is right here. We got it, and we're gonna get that extra life over there too. So we got that, and I think, yeah, we're good. We're good to go up to fight Gruntilda now. Yeah, we're gonna go kill the witch right away. You know, it's only like a 5-minute game, guys. Sorry about that. You guys were expecting some kind of epic adventure? No, 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 no. No. We got all the moves that we ever need to get. We're just gonna go upstairs and, like, we're just gonna... Boom. And she's dead. That's it. Oh, and I forgot. We gotta, like, slap her in the face a little bit, too. Oh, I was gonna do my, like, swipe attack, but... Dumbass Bottles has to, like, intrude on me here. Bro. Thanks. Alright, yeah. So we're just gonna, like, run up to her, smack her in the face a little bit like that, and then we're just gonna, like, smack... Hey, shut up! And then we're just gonna, like, smack a bitch. Like that. We're just gonna smack a bitch. Just... triple slap. Alright. Uh-oh. Looks like she's actually getting ready to go through with the process of stealing her beauty. I hope it doesn't. I hope it's not like a 10-hour process or something like that, and that it's not gonna conveniently take the whole time where I'm in all the worlds and she's not actually going to go through with it until I get up there. I hope that's not the case. You know? Wink, wink. But yeah, I figured I would leave the intro cutscene just for those that haven't actually experienced the game and don't know anything about Banjo-Kazooie or never seen it for some reason or another, you know? I figured I would leave the intro cutscene silent so that way you guys could actually experience the cool music and stuff like that and, like, experience what the game's all about and whatnot, you know? But literally, this is what the game's all about. It's a 3D collectathon where we collect these golden jigsaw pieces called jiggies, and we use these jiggies to advance over to the next worlds and stuff like that. And there's some more up here, but we can't really get up there right now. We just, you know, apparently a bear can't climb. But we're gonna have to go over this way. We're gonna go to the first world, which the door's locked right now, so we're gonna have to go and unlock the world, which is right over here. We just stand on these, and we have to take the jigsaw pieces that we pick up throughout the worlds and Grunty's lair to fill in the jigsaw pieces on the paintings. And we use those paintings to go into the worlds. Almost like Mario 64, but we're not actually using the paintings themselves. We just complete the paintings with the jigsaw pieces, and then we have to go somewhere else to go to the worlds. Well, yeah, that was an easy fit, Grunty. That's like the first... It's literally right at the beginning of the game. You expect you guys are going to throw some hard shit at me right at the beginning? This isn't Dark Souls. So yeah, see, like I said, the transitions are a little messed up. But other than that, the game, it looks pretty good overall, you know? It looks like it works overall pretty good, and I've beaten the game, I think, twice on this file. So we're pretty good to go, actually, with this. But, yeah. We also have to collect these things called Jinjos and these tokens that we're getting. And all notes and everything like that. And there's just an abundance of stuff to collect. It's ridiculous. But I'm really excited for this ride that me and all you guys are going to experience all together, you know. I absolutely love this game. And I hope that the ones that are watching and continue to stay watching throughout the series have a good time with it as well. Because this is definitely something that I know that I'm going to have fun with, and that I feel that I could, you know, do some interesting stuff with, I guess. I don't know. I've already tried Banjo-Tooie on my phone as well, and it's like, it's not... It works, it's not that great, you know. That's why I had to fix the quality at the beginning, is because the last couple days that's what I was playing with Banjo-Tooie. And it works, but I have to have the quality so low that I can't even friggin' that it's like, it looks stupid. It doesn't look that good. But it's still playable at that point, I guess. But yeah. That's why I also haven't uploaded a video in the last couple days. I was having fun playing that and trying to beat that for the last little while. I don't know why I got this Jiggy first. I never usually get this Jiggy first. But we're gonna get it. And we're gonna get this Jiggy over here. We're gonna get like 2 more Jiggies over here. And then we're gonna have to come back over here after, because we're gonna get a move that's gonna help us with something over here after. But that's already 2 Jiggies out of this world. There's 10 Jiggies in every world. Or jigsaw pieces. These are some eggs that we can use whenever Kazooie, the bird that we have in our bag, learns how to shoot. That's one thing I always found that was like really, really cool or kind of cute about this game, is that the bird just lives in his bag, you know? Like, why? Why does it live in his bag? Why doesn't it just follow him around like a normal bird would or something, you know? No, it's gotta live in his backpack. But that's also like super cool, you know, the way that they're just standing there talking, and you just see her poking her head out the back. And I freaking love Kazooie too. She's got like such a stupid, she's got such a smart, stupid mouth on her. It's awesome. Alright, so you think you're safe over there, bro. You think you're safe, huh? Well, we just learned the ancient ways of the egg, brah. Take some of this. Jump. Oh. And one more. Yeah. All it takes is 3 eggs, and apparently we beat him. Like, we just beat him, and he gives up with 3 eggs. I didn't know eggs were that strong. I mean, granted, it's gonna hurt whenever somebody whips an egg at you or something like that, yeah. But I don't think I'd submit after 3 eggs and give up a golden jigsaw piece. That's just, you know, that's just being a wuss, bro. And I mean, like, look at the size of that guy, you know, like... Oh, well, you can't really see him now, because he's out of the draw distance. This game doesn't have the greatest draw distance. But, like, look at the size of this dude, you know, like... He's a pretty big friggin' dude, you know? He's a pretty muscular motherfucker. And he's just gonna give up just like that. Alright. I mean, granted, it is the first world, so they're not gonna throw too much at you, but still. I would've, like, kept him for a later world and used him in some other way. Like, some kind of cool boss fight, you know? Alright, so we're just gonna grab this one Jiggy that's just laying about here for no reason whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure there's a token right here, yeah. Yeah, these are tokens. We use those for magic that'll, I'll get into a little more after. This first episode is going to be a lot of introduction stuff for those that don't know about Banjo-Kazooie, so I hope that you guys are okay with that. But after that, it's going to be a lot of just normal, just shooting the shit kind of stuff, you know? But right now, we're learning a type of move that allows Kazooie to come out right out of the backpack almost, and we can run around, and that is so much faster than just running around normally. But also, that allows us to stand on the slopes. Like that slope that I showed you guys outside the world where we couldn't walk up for some reason. Well, now we can get up there with this move. So we're just going to go over here. We're going to pick up all the stuff that's sitting on this side hill, which is just a fuck ton of notes. Because, like, this game, like, just loves to throw notes at you. There's, like, I think, yeah, there's 100 notes in each world. 5 Jinjos, 10 Jiggies, and there's usually a couple Mumbo tokens in each world at least. And then, for those that think that that's a lot of stuff to collect, Banjo-Tooie throws, like, 10 times the amount of shit at you. It's ridiculous. But that one's, like, so cool, too. I love that one. I had such a fun time with whenever I was playing that one. And I just wish that I could actually play it on the channel for you guys. But one day we can, for sure. One day we'll definitely get into playing that. And whenever we do, we'll also maybe replay Banjo-Kazooie 1 again. Or maybe we'll play Nuts and Bolts. I don't know. I mean, like... People might hate me for saying this, but I don't think Nuts and Bolts is that bad of a game. It's just not that good of a Banjo game. Nuts and Bolts isn't really that bad of a game. It's just they could have thrown anybody else in there and it would have made just as much sense, pretty much. That's the only quirk that I have about the game, is that they tried to make a label for the game by slapping a bunch of Banjo-Kazooie characters on there. And not to say that that's a bad thing, but that's also not really a great thing either. Like, you know, it's not the yeah, it's not the best game out there, but it's not the worst. I've played worse games than that. And whenever I did first play it, I did have fun with it. It's just I was kind of pissed off that they took a great 3D platformer like this and they turned it into a freaking car game. That's why I hope if they do make a comeback ever, fingers crossed, that if they do, that they'll go back to their platforming roots. But most of the team that created Banjo-Kazooie left for Playtonic Games, And those are the guys that made Yooka-Laylee, I think. Yeah, those are the guys that made Yooka-Laylee. Which, I haven't beaten Yooka-Laylee, but I've played, like, pretty much all the worlds. I just never beat it, because once I found out the amount of stuff you have to get to beat it, I was like, yeah, no, fuck that. But, I feel like Yooka-Laylee is not great either. I felt like it was kind of rushed. I kind of feel like, in the sense where, they could have done a lot better with it, because a lot of the stuff is in just the worst spots ever. Like a lot of the feather things that you collect, which are like the notes for this game pretty much. Oh, okay, so we got all 5 Jinjos, and something I was going to explain as well, once you get all 5 Jinjos for each world, you get a Jiggy. And that Jiggy counts towards the Jiggies of that world. We'll get a 1 up here, and then there's another Jiggy right here. We got it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's like 9. Yeah, alright, so we're missing just the 1 Jiggy, but I need to get another Mumbo token. I can't remember where the other Mumbo token is. Where is it? Oh. Is it down by Monkey Boy down here? Like, Conga, or whatever? Is it over here? I'm pretty sure it's over here, actually, maybe. Is it over here? We have to come back over here anyway, because, like, we needed to... Yep, it's right here. Sweet. Alright, yeah, we needed to hit the switch. Because every world has a grunty switch like that, and that's going to pop up a Jiggy, or a way to get a Jiggy in the main overworld of Grunty's lair there. So we're just going to go all the way back up to the top here, and we're going to go up to Mumbo's hut, which is the skull up here that we saw right up there, right in the background. And we are going to go see this world's transformation, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's not awesome, but it's something, you know? And I mean, for the first one of the world... Oh. Yeah, that's right, we get a little introduction, too. Me Mumbo, best shaman in all game. Can help Banjo, and Filthy Feathered One. So yeah, we find the tokens, and he can help us. And whenever we have enough tokens, then we can transform in each world. And it always shows how many tokens you need right here, right beside him. And that's usually pretty simple. I mean, the number of tokens will increase as the worlds go on. For the last world, I think you need 25 Mumbo tokens. But once you transform, then it's free to transform after that again. I don't need to spend another 5 Mumbo tokens here to transform here again. But for the 5 Mumbo tokens, we transform into a termite, which we have absolutely no attack powers because, you know, we're a frickin' ants. Ants can't really do shit. Well, not, I mean, technically, if you want to be real, ants actually have, like, mandibles and stuff like that or whatnot, I think. So why don't these guys? It probably would have been more scarier, for sure. It wouldn't have been as kid-friendly. So, we're gonna go up here. Whoa, we're gonna avoid this guy. And we're gonna go up here, because we weren't able to run up here, actually, with the Kazooie, leg thing. The Kazooie running ability. We weren't able to run up here with that. The Talon Trot. Yeah, we weren't able to run up here with that. We would have just kept slipping down. Hey, screw off. We're stealing your eggs, bro. I'm stealing your babies. And I'm gonna shoot those at people. So we're gonna go over here, get this extra life, and get the last Jiggy of this world. Yeah. And we got a pretty decent view, actually, of all of Mumbo's Mountain from here. It actually looks pretty cool. And the fact that you can actually see it all is, you know, look kind of cool. But we're just gonna jump right off. Geronimo! And we take no fall damage because we're an ant. Apparently, ants don't take fall damage. But we're gonna go over there and we're gonna get the last honeycomb piece for this world. And I'm pretty sure that's everything that we got here. So we're gonna leave the world as the termite because we need to. But before we leave, we're gonna go and check out our totals. We got 100 notes, 10 jiggies, and 2 of the honeycomb pieces. And it only took us 13 minutes. Alright, so we are outie. And so he's telling us that the 100 that we just collected counts towards our best note score. So that's the biggest downfall with this game, is that if you die in a stage, then you lose all the notes that you collected. And you have to recollect those notes again. So let me rephrase that, I guess. You still have all those notes. So, like, say if I collected 80 notes in this stage and then I died, I would still have those 80 notes. But I would have to recollect those 80 notes and then get an 81st note in order to add to my total score. I hope that makes sense for anybody that's actually watching. But we are going to just move on here. And I guess we are actually going to wrap up this episode now, because I said that we were going to do the introduction and the first world for this game. But as a special treat, I will do one more episode of this today, and we are going to do at least half of Treasure Trove Cove, which is the second world in this game. But regardless, I am Distorted Walker, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace!